All right, guys. This video will be about what what to expect this upcoming season, and it's kind of like a fill out season to see what we're gonna have. It's a very unpredictable season, but this season will predict the next few seasons that will be going down to Miami. But first, before I get to the real topic, I want to apologize to you guys, my subscribers, all you guys, about the content lately I've been spitting out. It's not very good content. It's you get no pictures in our videos. You don't get this. You don't get that. I apologize, guys. My computer that I've been having for the last 10 freaking years. It was a Toshiba laptop I had. It was a Windows 7. It finally just gave me the blue screen of death, and it just died on me. And I have to get it fixed. It would take a lot of money to get it fixed. And right now I don't have that type of money to spend on it. So I'm going to try to get me a new computer. It's gonna be a little minute before I get a new computer, before I can, start making my videos how I want them again. But, as of now, I don't have a computer around me really or a laptop to make very good content. So as of now, it's gonna be like this for for a few handful of videos. I apologize for that. You guys deserve better content. And I was thinking about just taking a little break from YouTube. And, once I get the new laptop or whatever, I'll come back and start making good content. But then again, I don't want to do that either. This channel it's growing. So it just wouldn't make sense for me to do that either. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get a Mac this time, or some type of Apple computer, because I've been dealing with Windows for years now, and I'm pretty much sick of Windows. The only thing about a MacBook, or like a computer, or Apple computer or something like that, a Pro or something like that, it costs a lot of money to afford one of those things. But they don't get viruses like Windows would, or some type of Android device. So it's gonna take a minute for me to get that. I could buy one per se now, but then that would just clear all my money out. I would be broke if I buy one right now. And I'm trying to save my money up, for other things. I'm trying to get 2K when it comes out. But yeah, that's my problem right now. That's my predicament. That's why these videos has been very boring and dull. They're just black, black screen. There's no, pictures or nothing, because I'm doing this off of a tablet. I'm doing this off of an Android tablet off my iPhone. I'm not, I don't have a freaking laptop to actually make good videos. So that's why these videos have been looking like this. But now let's get to the main topic. What to expect from the Miami Heat this year, and what you really should expect as Miami fans. And I kind of made a video similar to this a few months back, but this video will be it will be about what players did you. I mean, I already made about what players I expect to be better, or what players I expect to break out. This season will also tell us what we have. And what I mean by that, what I mean by what we have is, what we have in Dion Waiters, what we have in James Johnson, what we can possibly have in, Justice Winslow, if he develops to be a very good player, what we have in Bam Adebayo. This season will tell us what we have. We already know what we have in Gordon Dragic and Hassan Whiteside, but we want to know what we have in Josh Richardson, players like them. So this season will tell us that. But we also want to compete this season. The East is so weak, guys, that we have no choice but to compete. I look at these teams, and we're better than most of these teams. We really are. The East is so weak, and with the whole chemistry issues going up with the top two teams in the East per se from last year, I think we have a green light to just go all out, just go firing the first half of the season and try to get one of those top three seeds. That was in my last video. This season will tell us if Dion Waiters is consistent or not to be an all-star. This season will tell us if Justice Winslow will be a bust or it will develop. This is all or nothing for Justice Winslow this season. Josh Richardson, same thing for him, sort of. But just as when I mean, Josh Richardson has done very good from where he's came from. He's done very well. I have no concerns about Josh Richardson. He's going to be playing hard for the starting spot actually. So I think if I'm Deion Waiters, I'm watching out for Josh Richardson because Josh Richardson is going to be try to be the best two-way player on this team. Um, this is going to tell us what we have for the next few seasons because the next free agency, we're locked up, guys. We have no room to really get another max player. This is who we have for the next few seasons, and this season will tell us if we're gonna have a good product or a bad product. And Kelly Olynyk, he could be traded if he doesn't perform up to what we expect him to perform up to. The same with Deion Waiters. Deion Waiters he's not safe, guys. He's not an untouchable. He is now, but if he doesn't continue what he was doing last year, if he doesn't bet on himself and double down, as he likes to say, then he could be a tradable piece. And that's just how the business is in the NBA. He could be a tradable piece. The same thing with a lot of players on this team. No one's safe. The only players that's safe is Hassan Whiteside and Justice Winslow, really. I mean, that's the only players that's safe. But even Justice Winslow, if he doesn't perform up to what we expected to perform up to this season alone, then he can be traded next summer. He can be traded next draft. He can be traded for a draft pick. He can be traded. Some guys can be traded. A lot of guys could be on the hot seat if they don't do what they're expected to do. If they don't continue what they were expected to do. And a lot of guys are fighting now for spots on the roster for this upcoming summer camp. Okoro White, the guy we signed that played for Boston last year, I think Jordan Mickey, I think. Let me go get my stuff. Let me go see how many summer camp guys we got. Okay, I'm back. All right. Sorry for that, guys. I shouldn't have had my stuff with me. Let me look at the roster right now and see what we have. Okay, so what we have AJ Hammonds, we have Derek Walton Jr. He's a point guard, I think, for Michigan. Where is he? A shooting? No, he's a point guard from Michigan, a good backup point guard we can use. We have Matt Williams. I did a video on him before. He's a good spot up shooter, 6'5". The University of I think Miami, something like that. But yeah, Derek Walton Jr., Matt Williams Jr. We got two juniors. We got Okoro White, and we have AJ Hems. These guys will all be competing for a spot in this upcoming um summer, not summer league, but training camp. These guys will be competing for a spot, and I would love to keep a guy like Okoro White. Honestly, if I'm gonna be biased about it, but we'll see. We'll see who's gonna get that spot because it's gonna be. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. About 4 guys competing for a spot on this roster, maybe 5 if you want to. But I think Rodney McGruder is actually safe. I think he's locked in. So it's going to be 4 guys competing for a spot, and we're going to see who's going to win that spot out in the upcoming summer league. So we already have guys competing for a spot. No one's safe on this roster. And with this upcoming season, like I just said, we're going to see what we have. This next free agency, we're going to be in a tight spot because we have a lot of big contracts that we signed this upcoming. The James Johnson, the Kelly Olynyk, the Deion Waiters contracts that we signed. Those contracts got us in a tight space now. So we got to see what we have with these guys and for the foreseeable future. Because this is our team, guys. This is who we have. We got to see how good they are and see what they can do. I'm gonna do this pretty much all for this video. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna do another video after this about something else, but just stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. You Life for 305 out. Peace. Let's get it.